Shenkui Cup. Match number 2 in the round of 16. What a transition once again. Orc Mirror between Fly and Fast. This is the bracket. This is the bracket. There we go. The winner will face Colorful, who defeated Chimiko 2-1. So who's it gonna be? Fly certainly the favorite here, but you know it's Fly. He can lose Blade Masters, heroes, units everywhere if he's not in a good shape. And here they are, both from China. Fast a little younger, also sponsoring his own cup with always more than $1,000 prize money. That's quite sick. So he must be like, he must have a big streaming following or whatever to be able to get that one. 20% win rate only versus Fly. Will this continue like that? Or we will see a big surprise. That's it. We start on Twisted Meadows, and Fast starts with a good position here in the upper left. You know what that means.
It means Rock Golem creep, of course. And Fly is going for the Farseer. I think that's so cool about Orc Mirror nowadays. Farseer was completely impossible in the past. Just falls off so hard, Disenchant too good, Blade Master too strong. And that was already with a stronger Farseer. But now with the Blade Master, you know, cut down a peg, we're seeing more and more Farseer. I remember a game between Fly and Lin here on this map not too long ago. May have been 3 weeks maybe. Where Lin was playing Farseer, Fly was playing Blade. And Fly got smacked down so hard. Oh my god, it was difficult to watch. It was just Lin in, you know, enter God mode and couldn't be stopped. And maybe, was that an inspiration here? For Fly now to try the same. He's gonna be scouting here in all 3 directions with his Farseer. But I don't think he's gonna be in time for this Rock Golem.
Me neither. I think the Farseer, not the fastest hero in the world, so we'll see if Fast can kill this one. Not with a burrow. No, he's unloading. Gets the experience, more HP thanks to the Belt of Giant Strength and tier 2 tech with the first grunt. So no second burrow, but here comes the Farseer for the harass. But what can he really do against the Blade Master with a lot of mana still? No boots on the Farseer as well.
The big advantage here, of course, is the fast attack, but it's not even that much faster. Needs to cancel this burrow here, I feel. And he will be able to. What? Oh, he miscalculated.
Or a little unlucky with the damage roll, but yeah, he has to get away now. Early War Mill, and he saw that.
Burrow actually comes through. That is really not good. Did he not have the resummon on the wolves? Not 100% sure what the cooldown on that is, but if he had just resummoned and went for it right away, and it's gonna be finished now in a second, this burrow is done.
Yeah. Maybe he can get the second one, but he can't prevent the second hero anymore. And that's what this rush is all about, I guess. And his Farseer is low, and he has no selves at all. Good opening for Fast.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is more than good. This is excellent.
A town is under siege.
Like this wolf harass is supposed to give you big tech advantage. And yeah, it's costing some lumber. Wait a minute, does he only have 5 lumber peons? He has 6, okay. 7 actually, 2 are constructing, never mind.
Alright. So tier 2 is done for Fly. No second hero yet. Okay, Shadow Hunter it is. So is it gonna be the normal game of Raider Walker with Beastery Torrent Totem, or will he switch it up? And especially for Fast, like what's he going to do with his early War Mill?
I think that was just for lumber. Realizing that he was getting harassed. He's gonna have an excess of gold anyway, so may as well go for it, as you need a second hero. And the 2 buildings on tier 2 for the production.
Do that. Shadow Hunter on this side as well. Blade Master starts creeping, but without items, that's quite hard. Maybe Fly can go for some last hits here. Nope. Still 0 experience on the Farseer, but the big one is still up.
Does he have a dust? Nope. No dust for him. The Blade Master may be able to make great use of his Windwalk here. Yeah.
Ooh, there's also a War Mill in the back for Fly. I didn't see that yet. And no walkers.
Forces are under attack.
Is he up to something special?
Seems to be Raider Walker here, just with a War Mill in between for a bit of lumber perhaps as well. See a lot more of those of that recently. Fly needs this last hit though, man. He finally got the dust. He's got the SH coming in as well, which is gonna give him the hex. So you should give the Overseer, and yeah, he needs to get that experience, man. Still sitting at 0. Alright, but he's finally gonna grab it up.
Okay, but he shares it. So it's only 46 experience for each hero. Circle it. Nice. Rest. Oh, you see, there is Headhunters. It's Beastery, Walkers, Headhunters for fast.
Okay. Huh, I have never seen that before.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, they're pretty good against the wolves, but apart from that, they can't really reach the casters, right? With their low range.
Shouldn't be able. If you have a grunt lockdown, also have good damage. But they're bad against heroes, they're bad against raiders.
They're easily killable if you reach them.
Interesting.
A player's
Fly
forces
so
are
far
under
not
attack.
following into the Headhunter game. Roots of Growthalas for him. Would love to have a Blade Master here now, but And Mercenary Camp for fast. Could be a big mana. Well, it should be good for creeping as well. Oh, Fly is coming in and the Rock Golem is still up. Needs to get it, gets it. Well of Mana Stealing and Slippers got everything here.
Yeah.
Nicely done by Fast.
Double level up as well. That's so big.
Yeah.
So, what's he making from this beast here? He is making raiders fast. Well, he's making Ensnare and then a raider.
Okay. And more Headhunters. It's like the 5th one.
A player's forces are under attack.
They got buffed in this patch, but I'm not sure.
Got buffed quite a lot, actually. The range makes a big difference. And if you do go tier 3 and get Berserkers, the Berserker ability also got buffed.
Yep. War Blade Master's coming in for the steal.
Nice.
Gets it. Healing potion for the Shadowhunter. But the big experience again. And he's already so far ahead. Lots of peons for the fight with the Walker.
Master putting in quite a bit of damage. Fortunately, there is a greater healing, which could be getting transferred. And the big disadvantage here for Fast now is he only has 1 Ensnare to use, whereas opponent has 2. Where's it dropping low pretty damn quick. No SH is level 2. Just say we have Serpent Wards coming out as well. No Hex here for Fast. Oh, but these grunts, man, they're not dying so quickly to the focus fire because they have Spirit Link, of course.
Heal scroll as well. Well done to save those 2 raiders. Taking out the Spirit Walker, and there's only 1 remaining. While the grunts are seriously still not falling. Spirit Link and the heal wave to save them again. Fly's playing this great raider loss on Fast side. Finally, these raiders are falling.
Okay, he's finding some kills now. The big trump card for him might be the Blade Master. There is no really good hero to threaten him. And somehow he's got a 6 supply advantage. I thought that fight went to Fly. But he gets the big creep here. That is a big deal. And the next heal scroll as well. The Lion Horn. Meh. Sells it right away.
Yeah.
If
So
this
he's-
Blade Master gets higher levels, 4, maybe even 5, and some good items, I think he could carry this game.
Yeah, I agree. What does the Farseer really do in the end compared to a Blade Master? I don't know. First Kodo Beasts are coming. At least for Fast, for Fly as well. About the same time. So the command aura is coming. Claws of attack here, but meh. On these heroes, not the greatest.
Alright, finding some claws perhaps here from the Ogre Magi. Would be nice for the Blade Master. Boots. Not bad, but it's not exactly damage.
Mana potion on the Farseer. Most likely heading it over to the Shadowhunter, right?
I think so. Oh, nice heads up play by Fast. Buying a TP here, realizing that he's creeping far away from his main. And he should be able to at least get the big boy.
I think so
before
too.
he has to TP home.
Get the item and then TP home. How much damage can Fly do? He has 2 raids. Oh, he TPs immediately. Gets the
he leaves
experience.
on the ground.
What was it? I'm not sure what it was, but it could have changed this fight. The shop is coming. The rebuild of the shop is coming. Has to use the heal wave immediately. Fly is losing that radar. Oh no, nice heal wave for him, but he's blocking himself, so it falls in the end. Kodo Beast for Fly is not there, only arriving now, so that is quite a big advantage for Fast at the moment.
I think he wanted to TP home so quickly to get items from the shop. But he didn't even get those. And he left the item on the ground there, which was the Orb of Darkness, by the way, which could have been really nice, especially against these peons.
Oh, yeah. With the Blade Master and the Orb and the peons, man, there would have been so many skeletons. But he gets the Kodo Beast. Against the Kodo, of course, the Headhunters are superb.
Yeah.
So, again, I think this was a good fight by Fast here. 7 supply ahead.
Yeah, I think so, too. And more to the... Is he stuck here? Fly's a little bit stuck, but he's gonna chuck his way out of there. Yeah, and I think this strat is on a timer. You don't want to drag this out in the late game against a Blade Master.
No, not at all. Fossi is not level 3. Shadowhunter surpassed him there. And now we have the Orb of Darkness. And of course a little bit more experience. Level 4 on the Blade Master already. Shadowhunter still regenerating some mana. Has a mana potion for himself. And level 4 for him. Could wait a little. But I guess one of the High Priests is enough. So that's fine. Getting the Blade Master closer to level 5. Fly, you're under pressure. What do you do?
Yeah, that one fight in the middle looked decent. Oh, I gotta disconnect.
Okay.
You too?
Nope, I'm fine. Level 4.5 for the Blade Master now. Oh my god, he is so far ahead. Vamp Aura would be a thing to get him back. For Fly. Boots of Quel'Thalas number 2. Oh man. If he would have gone for a Blade Master, he would have had 2 Boots of Quel'Thalas and a Claw. We don't see tier 3 on neither side. 59 supply now for Fast. 46 only for Fly. More creeping now. Of course, with Headhunters, that's faster.
Right, I'm back.
Nice.
The bad items here for Fast continue. I mean, the Orb was nice, but Rune Bracers here, he's found like nothing good. You can count the slippers if you want, but that's a small item. Very unfortunate. Yeah, but more experience here, going both players' ways. I think it's so interesting about the Farseer. He's like, level 1 good, and then meh, 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 and then he's level 5, and then suddenly, whoa, Invis Wolves, which are actually really good again.
But yeah, same goes for the Shadowhunter, right? But even better. Like, level 1 with Hex is great. Level 2 with Serpent Wards, meh. But then level 3, and the damage goes out of control. Spell Shield against Hex can be nice. But we don't have Hex on this side, right?
Yeah, Fast has Heal Wave and Serpent Wards, which are really like Hex mostly useful against a Blade Master, which of course isn't there.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, the Blade Harass with the Orb in the main, that's pretty cool. Threatening some skeletons here. And this is pretty expensive, no mining going on right now. And the Blade's almost level 5, whoa. Same for the SH, they're really close. The next battle could very well give them double level 5.
Okay, on Fly side, close to level 4 FS, and level 4 here as well. It wants one more item before portaling home. There is a heal scroll on his side, but one on Fast side and a mana potion on the Shadowhunter. Can't get level 5, but the shop is gone. TP out.
Kodo's gonna eat something. Oh, just barely made it. Fast, not quite quick enough to dodge that one. A lot of the supply was stuck there in the base still, so would have been very ill-advised for Fast to fight. He's got a big army though, my goodness. 67 supply. And he can creep to level 5 now with a gold mine that still has some neutrals left. Don't have too many creep camps here remaining, but a few are still there.
And that will be 5-5, I guess. Or the Blade Master. Okay, the Blade Master still 4 will go for Harass. But the Shadowhunter will get 5 for sure. For Fly, I really don't know, man.
Oh, is he gonna get greedy? Oh, he's coming in actually. Oh, finds the Kodo Beast right away. That is the dream pickup, and he doesn't have Spirit Link either, so it's taking a whole lot of damage. Finally, the Spirit Link is coming in, but I think it's too late. Heal Wave comes, but it's gonna be the only one here for a while, and the first Kodo Beast falls. Thankfully, there is another one to provide the aura. Throw speed, fast moving forward. This is such a big army of his, and now he's level 5, Blade Master as well, and about to be level 5 SH as well. This is looking desperate for Fly. How can you hope to win this fight? He's down by 17 supply and dropping lower still. The wolves are coming and getting dispelled right away. Disenchant is pretty damn good against them. As we know, it seems like Fly lost his window. Massive scroll of healing coming in right there from Fast. So much healing in general, over and over. Gets rid of the last Kodo. And I think this is all but impossible. This is all blue now. We have nothing red left pretty much. Going for the Farseer. He survives at least with that invul, but his game is lost.
Also 3 skeletons here to help him surround the Farseer. Well done by Fast. This is a GG, and Fly is losing game number 1, surprisingly. Like, nobody really thought that Fast would have a chance, but there he is. Blade Master on Twisted.
Yeah.
And GG.
And that Farseer play, that could have been better, I think. Farseer, I feel like a hero much like the Warden. You have to be really experienced with him, have to be very efficient on the map, and have to look for your timings. If it goes too late, if the Blade is level 4, level 5 with a 65 supply army, I think that hero has very little chance of working.
Yeah. Especially if you're like that under-leveled. At one point he was like 3 levels down or so if you combine the hero levels.
Yeah.
That was harsh.
And you have to get the upper hand with him early. And use the wolves as long. I think that's the sweet spot for the Farseer, kind of. Try to win the game before the adept training is there, pretty much, or at least before the game drags out and they get more and more mana. If they can disenchant the wolves once, that's okay, but if they can just constantly disenchant, then what do you have left? Chain Lightning against grunts.
Yes. And of course, maybe even the game-breaking move here was to not get the burrow in the beginning. That hurt so much.
Yeah. That was pretty much him just wasting the first 4 minutes. He did nothing. Went across the map, tried to get the burrow, didn't get it, had to go back. Yeah. It was just pretty inefficient usage of his time.
Just one more right click and he would have gotten it, but And so we have the first upset here in the Shenkui Cup.
And I don't think Fly's gonna do that again. I think he like tried it, you know. Oh, Lin was really strong with that, man. Looked pretty good.
Yep.
You can be very aggressive with this, which is kind of Fly's style, I guess. But I feel he needs a bit more practice. Perhaps a bit of overconfidence coming in, saying, "Oh, it's only Fast. How much can go wrong?"
Well,
but
next
Fast
map
looking pretty solid there.
Indeed. Map is Amazonia. We have seen Farseers here. We have seen Shadowhunters here first. But usually it should be a Blade Master now. I totally agree with you. Back to the old standard.
Yeah, stronger Blade Master map nowadays as well. We have 4 claw spots instead of previously 2. And if you can grab 3 of those, the one in your main and the 2 in the middle, that could be very beneficial. I can certainly see some battling for those camps. All right, players are in. Seems like we're about to start this map number 2. That would be a big surprise if Fast was able to take this 2-0 now.
Yes. But you never know with Fly in what mood he is and what shape he is. It can be everything between world class and whatever, tier 3.
Yeah. Yeah, last GCS he was 2nd place, not to forget. He, to be honest, didn't have the greatest chances against TH in the final, but until then it looked really good for him. Yeah. Surprising all of us.
Especially against Night Elf. His timings were just off the charts.
Yeah.
How he destroyed them before master training was really impressive. Nobody could find a solution in those 2 days of the playoffs. So, game starts. And I hope we don't have any bugs. But it shouldn't be.
Yep.
Fly the big favorite on paper, in chat, for us, in statistics. But sometimes in Warcraft we do have those surprises.
To be honest, when I saw the matchups of today, I was like, huh. Some pretty cool matches. I mean, Fly's going to destroy fast, of course, but other than that, pretty cool matches is what I thought.
Yep.
But I was wrong. And I imagine many of you assumed the same. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice showing is what I wanted to say. Nice showing of fast today. One thing that is good to go, or that kind of, you know, inspires you to go for Farseer perhaps, is that you can go for the lightning shield creep that is all the rage nowadays, with either a grunt or just the wolf plus a peon, or the two wolves, I guess. And then go for the renegade and you can creep the entire thing. If you go Blade Master, you can't really creep the entire thing. That just takes too long usually.
Yeah. Chat, I have to assign the resources manually to the players. So if you see that there's a mistake, please let us know. Because like in a mirror match, whoa, Shadowhunter first. In a mirror match, that's quite hard to distinguish at times.
Wow.
Shadowhunter first, man. Against the Blade Master once more.
That really surprised me. I thought it was going to be Blade Master. I thought it was, you know, Fly experimenting the first game, saying, oh, okay, that didn't work. I guess we'll go back to the basics. But no, he's going SH. You can do Lightning Shield Creep with that guy as well, but you need 2 peons for that. I know he has a grunt as well, of course. Okay. I think that's so cool. How nowadays orcs can be so diverse. That's the word I was looking for. With their hero choices. Such a blessing.
Indeed. Not only Blade Master the entire time, not only Farseer as it was in like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Oh man, I feel old now. But yeah, depending on what they want, and we've seen good Farseer play, a good Shadowhunter play as well. So what can Fly do with it?
I guess it's Hex first, right?
Pretty sure it is.
On level 1, that spell is just by far the best. Doesn't necessarily scale as well, but yeah, so good for the early. And yeah, there's the lightning shield, and he gets the claws as well. That's the dream item. And that makes a big difference in the trading in the early game. So you're going to be able to hex the Blade Master, keep on wailing on him, and keep that going, I guess.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, Circlet also not too shabby for the Blade, as it oftentimes is on Amazonia, or always is, close to level 2. Tier 2 tech on the way for Fly, very fast, but with that Shadowhunter he decides to go for dual burrow, and then of course delays his tech, as he also has a shop, needs a shop, for heal styles and clarities.
Yeah, I like the dual burrow more grunts a lot, because you're gonna hex the target, and then you're gonna attack it with the SH and the grunts, and the SH damage isn't exactly the most unbelievable, so you like to have some more grunts early on. And this is a nice creep jack here. This could be a kill. There's no scroll of speed here. If he hexes this grunt. There we go. And
Is it enough
I think that one's just dead. You can hex him again if he has to.
That's true. Does he want to invest that? Looks like... Oh, that's enough. Hex... Oh.
Really cool.
Yep.
First grunt kill of the game. Pretty easy with an SH. And I guess Fast was really not expecting that SH. If you do, you can just go for a scroll of speed and probably save that grunt. But not like this. Good opening here for Fly.
Yep. So far, so good. Of course, the Shadowhunter scales great in the late game. But how about the mid game? Do you have enough damage in the mid game compared to a Blade Master?
I think you can kind of even the scales if you just hex him. Of course, it costs quite a bit of mana, but he's not. I'm pretty sure he's not going to have Serpent Wards. I think he has to go Heal Wave. Otherwise, it would be a weird build. Oh, gets the return grunt kill though. But now, Miss Rally on his other grunt. That was a big mistake. He really shouldn't have brought this one over here.
He's trying to get rid of the Shadowhunter. with the right clicks, but is it enough? He does have no more hacks, has to run away with his SH, and the 2 grunts can't reach.
Actually survives.
Oh yes, one more Windwalk, not using it to cancel the regen. T2 should be done by fast.
What second hero is Fly gonna go for? What do you think?
Blade Master second?
I think so too. Need some damage.
Yeah. Could be Alchemist. I would love to see an
Players'
Alchemist
forces are
actually.
under attack.
Yeah, wouldn't mind that. Acid Bomb always really good, no matter what game.
And maybe with Chemical Rage you can make up for the damage of the Blade Master, but not for the control, of course, with Windwalk. So yeah, here it is, Blade Master second.
Another lightning shield creep here. Making great use of this. One of the trends of 2018, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Scourge Bone Chimes, okay!
Are under attack.
Oh yeah, that's real nice.
We were waiting for it on Twisted, because it oftentimes happens on Twisted, but that's a lucky drop. It's gonna be so much melee. We see a Torrent Totem first. No Beastery, now the Warmill, and here's the Beastery, so everything in order for Fly.
Fast has such great progress on this Blade Master though. He's already level 3. Gonna be able to roam so much here very shortly. This is the level up.
And a replenishment potion, doesn't even need to go home for yourselves. Oh, let's give it to the Shadow Hunter.
He wants to creep the Mercamp up there himself, as it seems. But that one is gone, so a bit of wasted time.
Players' forces are under
Whereas
attack.
Fly on the other side, he's getting some nice creeping done. Continues in the middle, then he's gonna have the bottom right to creep up for himself. Whereas, you know, Fast can only go for the gold mine here, and then he's gonna have to spend a lot of time walking across the map once again. So experience gaining wise, quite a bit more efficient mid game for Fast. Fly.
But can he fight against this level 3 SH?
A player's forces are under attack.
Because of the level
That's
2 heal
interesting.
wave?
The one guy has all the damage, the other guy has all the healing.
Yeah. Like double healing with level 3 and Scourge Bone Chimes.
Found a claws for his Blade Master as well, that's really good. Blade is lacking levels. Lacking levels. That's how you pronounce that. So, items are gonna help him. Oh, look, Neo, it's a Wand of Lightning Shield.
I know. Can be pretty
A
good
player's forces are under attack.
on a Raider or a Grunt in a big fight. But of course can be dispelled. And by that time, you should be able to dispel it if he needs it. Fast with the Scroll of the Beast can also be pretty nice. But Fly is already calling for peons to soak up damage. Shadowhunter, what can you do? Big Taskmaster, does he want to hex something to get rid of that experience? Or wait for it? Goes for too fast. And now speed scroll out.
Why didn't he hex him?
I don't know.
Very surprising. Yeah, Blade Master got that Scroll of Healing from the shop. Both have one Scroll of Healing. Mirror
Lol.
Image! That Scroll of the Beast, though. That should pretty much win the fight by itself.
Yeah, I agree.
Does he have Disenchant? He does not. Adept Training is really far away.
Fly with the lightning shield in the middle of everything. How long can he keep him alive? Another ensnare. No more heal wave, so he dies. Did decent damage, I guess. 37 supply for Fly only against 40, and he's losing more and more. This could be the 2-0 right here. Thanks to the Scroll of the Beast. The Shadowhunter is about to get level 3. Mirror Image again to, yeah, I don't know, soak up some damage, but that's about it.
It is soaking up a bit of damage, to be fair. And he's finding some follow-up kills here. Gets that grunt now as well. Pretty impressive that he's able to hang in this battle against the Scroll of the Beast. Yes, he had the Scourge Bone Chimes, but that's not quite as good. And now the scroll's over.
But there's now a big supply lead. Getting some more experience. Oh, this is the key level here. 9 XP away from level 3.
Fly supply stuck, by the way.
Oh no.
Didn't make
At
the
40.
bar number 4.
How can that happen? That's level 3.
Yeah, and now doesn't have even a experience disadvantage anymore. More walkers coming in. They are gonna have adept training soon, I think. That's the norm. 2 walkers into adept training. Blade Masters here. Hacking against each other. Oh, there's a nice lightning shield. Has to focus it or dispel it, otherwise probably too much damage. Heal wave count. A lot more for Fast here, but his raiders are really close to dying. He's gonna lose at least one. Konobi's coming in though. Has to fight this. Can't give up these raiders for free.
Oh!
Out of ensnare with the mirror image.
Yes, I've never seen this, but that was so cool. Getting rid of the focus with this double critical strike here. One is level 1, one is level 2. So Fly should lose this Blade Master battle.
Wow. How Fly's coming back into this.
I have
So
no
crazy.
idea.
And now Speed Scroll to save everything. As he is out of mana. Really good play.
Yeah. Caught up in supply now. There is not a single raider for Fast anymore. 2 walkers, okay, but Fly is the only one with Ensnare at the moment. And the Scroll of the Beast, the Vamp Aura is paying off so well. So finally he's getting this burrow done. But more creeping for Fast.
I might be looking for the creep jack down there, but he is probably too late.
Heal Scroll and Mana Potion on Fly side. Nothing like that on Fast side. Maybe a big Mana Potion now. Oh yeah, he got
Oh my
it.
god, that's so lucky! Okay, I thought Fly was gonna come in here for the backstab, but actually...
A player's
No.
forces are under
That could have been the win, right? With the Speed Scroll. Does he have a Speed Scroll? Yes, he does. But it's on cooldown. Ah, okay.
I mean, there was still the greater man on the SH. Reinforcement would have come from the main really quickly. But this is... I can understand this is creeping here as well. 2 level ups. 2 big level ups as well. Not so
Well, the
much
level 4, does it really do too much for you as a Shadow Hunter?
The extended duration of Hex on a hero is nice.
attack.
But I'm not sure if he's going to use that too much. Probably going to be mostly heal wave. Could make a difference though.
So, what's he looking for now? Boots of Kothalas or Subi Mask? Most likely the best. And of course the experience. Heal Scroll, yes. So Heal Scroll count equalized. Flute, okay. We'll sell it or trade it,
A
most
player's
likely.
forces are under attack.
Fly is getting ready for 60 food. Fast, not... Okay, it's doing the same. Red spot already. Well, Fly is pushing into the base. Will he push or pull the next one? No. 4-3 versus 4-3.
9 supply in production. If Fast can hold on here for 20 more seconds, he should have a pretty big lead. But he's supply stuck now, as he can't remake really. And the shop being gone, of course, also a big problem. Should remake that as quickly as he can. 2 Kodos versus 2 Kodos. It's important to keep those in snares so they can't devour your stuff, obviously. So speed here coming in. Fly trying to reposition. Blade Master in front is taking a bit of damage for Fast, but it will survive. Kodo nicely saved towards the back, but doubtful that it can go back into the battle. So far, no Kodos at all have eaten, but the first one is gonna drop. Is it worth perhaps to die for the one in the back? Maybe not, it's too far away. And yet now there are those reinforcements coming in. We have Serpent Wards as well, but getting taken out pretty quickly. And if this last Kodo falls here, it's looking dicey for Fly. Fighting against 6 supply, maybe even 9 supply disadvantage. Was that a little too bold? So there's a lot left here. Yeah, down to 40 supply, I guess, for Fast. It's 50 still.
And the Ensnares are flying. Fly is losing more and more and more. Yeah, I think he has to say goodbye to this Shenkui Cup. In Orc Mirror, man. What a surprise that Fast is playing this so well. Another grunt dies. And Fast at 50. Not even losing economy. 10 supply difference.
And the Serpent Ward build is really cool. Of course, you don't have the Hex, but you have so much more damage
Yeah.
with the wards coming in.
Another kill.
This is looking like a 2-0. Who
It is, man. Not too many. Uh-oh, Blade Master. Oh, mirror image once more. There is Windwalk as well now.
Thank you very much here to our newest sub, Nuhiro Masuda.
Thank you.
How do you say thank you in Japanese? Arigato.
Is it arigato? I don't know.
I think it is. Alright, 50 supply here still for Fast. 750 gold. Gonna be able to produce a lot of stuff here once this burrow is finally done again. Fly with a lot of gold himself, almost 900.
Yeah.
But he has to reproduce a lot of units first.
Did he use the scrolls? Must be, right? Yes, he did.
Double
Of course-
mana potion on the SH, by the
Yeah, I
way.
was just about to say that the big mana potion, of course, helped. Now double mana potion here. No heal scrolls on neither side.
Fast could try to go for both red camps now, and then go for a big attack with 65 supply, maybe.
Why? Like, I think if he loses the game, then due to a creep check on the red spot. So he scouts for it first, sees the Shadow Hunter here.
With enough Ensnare, you can just keep the big boy locked down. Don't have to expose yourself too much into a bad position. Healed scrolls? 1-1, right? Yeah.
Yep. No invols. 2 Kodos on Fast's side. 2 Kodos on Fly's side. Oh man, this is gonna be a good battle here. But 57 supply again. Fast, the one breaking upkeep, has to wait for the reinforcements a little though.
It's not over yet.
Okay, he's going for it. Level 2 Serpent Wards now. And Fly is coming in.
Going for the small ones. Okay. 2 Ensnares on cooldown right now. That does make a difference. So maybe a Kodo could come in to eat, but they found the back here for Fly, so they can't really... And the Serpent Wards, dude, they're setting up a perimeter here. This is so much more damage. And they can't be attacked at all at the moment. Kodos, though, for Fast, are in a pretty bad position. Nice Enchant coming in to get rid of the Spiritling. First Kodo is dead. That one fell on Fly's side.
And the 2 Kodo Beasts can be healed up by a heal wave, I guess, if he's in range. He has a lot of mana to go for that. He kills off the second Kodo Beast, and there's no damage aura anymore for Fly.
And yeah, he got rid of a couple of Serpent Wards, but they just keep on coming back. This SH has like infinite mana. And I think he hasn't lost a Kodo so far. This one is now going to die, but he still has 2 more. Level up for the Blade Master. Level 2 mirror image now, I guess. And he's killing another Kodo. Okay, that's
SH
nice.
in focus, surrounded by raiders. He's dispelling out of the hex. Here's the backstab. Is there rescue? No, there's not. Level 5 for Fast's Blade Master. And without the SH, what can he do? That was Fly's first hero. Not the Blade Master. No, no. He went for Shadow Hunter first, and now everything is falling apart. And Fast takes the series 2-0. What the fuck?
Did not see that coming.
Nope.
And I mean, the first game, you can kind of chalk that up to Farseer not working. But the second game, the SH didn't have a bad game by any means.
No.
It was just strong play by Fast.
I think so too. Also not, like, no real big mistake as they're not canceling the burrow on game 1. This was just straight up, and yeah, in the end, like, especially the Kodo focus in the last game, I love that. I always love an Orc Mirror when you get rid of Kodos fast and if you die for it, and of course you can heal against it, and sometimes you waste a lot of damage, but this looked pretty good, man. This was great.
Yeah, and I really like this SH build. If you do have the mana required, Heal Wave plus Serpent Ward is really good.
Yeah.
So much more damage, healing as well. I guess if you have Hex, then your early to mid-game control is a lot better. But if you get to those late stages, I really like that skill build.
Alright, so 2 games played for today. We're halfway through. We had the first big upset. We had Chimiko losing to Colorful, and we had Fly losing to Fast. So in the quarterfinal, we will see Colorful versus Fast. That means we have 2 games left for today. Focus versus Foggy is next, and Lawlight versus Lucifer afterwards. 3 Koreans, 1 Ukrainian. Bye to China for now, I guess. But we're gonna continue with Orc versus Night Elf. The best European steps up against the second best Korean Orc. We go into a little break, and then we'll be right back with Shenkui Cup match number 3.